Have you ever been confused by the difference between a committee and a task force? Or have you wondered whether your initiative needs a working group or a council? You're not alone. And in today's video, we're demystifying these common organizational structures to help you choose the right one for your next campus project. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I'm Dr. Katie Linder, a certified project manager, change manager, and coach who works full-time leading and supporting teams in higher education. On this channel, I offer real-world examples of how project management translates into the higher ed environment. If you're looking for ways to use project management tools and skills, both professionally and personally, to bring more ease to your work and life, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about group structures in higher education, and specifically when and why you choose a council, committee, working group, or task force to move a project forward. We'll look at what each of these group types actually means, what they're typically responsible for, and how long they usually stick around. Then we'll walk through some tips to help you choose the best fit for your next project or initiative. Let's start with councils. Councils are usually long-standing bodies made up of senior leaders or broad stakeholders. They often focus on strategic guidance or governance-level decisions. Think of them as high-level thinkers, helping steer policy, priorities, or vision across a wide area. Deliverables from councils often include things like policy recommendations, strategic oversight reports, or long-term institutional goals. These are typically ongoing groups that meet monthly or quarterly, and they rarely have an end date. You might choose to use a council when you need broad representation and strategic buy-in across the institution. Next up, committees. Committees are semi-permanent groups, usually tied to a specific function or process. They're more operational than councils, but still offer oversight and guidance. These might be curriculum committees, search committees, or accreditation committees. Common deliverables for committees could include course or program reviews, hiring recommendations, or process evaluations. Committees are typically ongoing, but members rotate in and out on a set schedule. They often meet regularly based on academic or operational cycles. You might choose a committee structure when you need regular input on a repeatable or recurring process. Now, let's talk about working groups. Working groups are temporary, action-focused teams formed to complete a specific project or solve a focused problem. These are your get-it-done teams. They roll up their sleeves and build something tangible. Deliverables for working groups might include a new implementation plan, a set of recommendations, or a pilot program. Working groups are typically short to medium term, maybe a semester to a year. You might choose to use a working group structure when you need cross-functional collaboration and hands-on contributions from people with specific expertise. Finally, we have task forces. Task forces are formed when something urgent comes up and you need fast, focused attention on a specific issue. These are short-term, high-priority teams that produce a targeted outcome under a tight timeline. Think of revising a major policy, responding to a crisis, or addressing a campus-wide concern. Usually, task forces produce a final report or a set of action steps, and these are delivered pretty quickly. These groups can meet for weeks to a few months, but they're definitely not a long-haul commitment. You might choose to use a task force when something can't wait and you need focused expertise fast. So how do you decide which one of these to use? Here are 4 key questions to ask. First, what's the scope of the work? Is it strategic, operational, or urgent? Second, who needs to be at the table? Senior leaders, functional experts, cross-campus representatives? Third, what's your timeline? Are we talking weeks, months, or an ongoing group? And fourth, what's the main deliverable? Do you need a plan, a decision, a pilot, or a report? Match your answers to the structure that makes the most sense, and you'll set your project up for success right from the start. Understanding the difference between councils, committees, working groups, and task forces can take the guesswork out of how to organize your project. Each structure serves a unique purpose, and when used well, they help streamline decision-making, clarify roles, and move work forward efficiently. Have you used any of these structures recently? What worked or didn't work for your project? Share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if this video was helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future project management tips and strategies tailored for higher education professionals. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.